The parallax background effect is a very popular effect used in many 2D games such as side-scrollers or platformers. Take a look at this Flappy Bird game. The background is a parallax background with many moving parts. Let's hide the game object so you can see the background better. Do you see as there are layers of moving trees in the background? Here's another example of a parallax background with the moving sky, the forest, and the road. So the definition of a parallax background is that it has a layer of moving elements with different speeds depending on the element distance to the player screen. This creates a sense of depth that really enhances the game visual appearance. In this video, I'll show you how to implement this parallax background effect in libGDX. First of all, let's grab the graphical assets first, go to this link and download the assets. Unzip the files to your local machines. There are some background variations, but we're gonna use the grassland themes only. Let's talk about scene compositions. A parallax background has multiple image layers, with each layer containing a part of the scene. In our example, the background has 5 layers sorted from the farthest distance to the screen. The bottom layer is just a solid background color. And then we have cloud far, which is the first cloud layer at the farthest distance. Cloud near is a second cloud layer closer to the screen. Then the huge image that closer to the screen than the second cloud layer. And finally, scenery is a forest image which is on top of everything. When drawing to the screen using stripe batch, the drawing orders of the layer is according to this diagram. From that, we have the pseudocode to draw the layers in the correct order. This is fine if you just want to draw a composed scene with multiple layers, but how would you implement animation and movement? Now let's move on to making the layers move. Notice that each layer is a seamless image, which means the starting part of each image can be connected seamlessly to the ending part, and this creates a loop. Now by drawing two texture regions placed next to each other, we can create an endless moving animation of the layer. In the code below, the first region is positioned at x, and while the second region is positioned at x plus layer width. When x goes below minus layer width, we reset its value to create an endless loop. The parallax effect is derived from real-world observations that objects closer to a viewer position often move faster than objects farther away. To create the effect, we assign different speed to each image layer. The farther away an image is, the slower it moves and vice versa. For example, the following list shows the custom speeds for each layer. The background layer doesn't move at all, so its speed is 0. Then we set cloud far speed to some values, for example 0.25. Clouds near must be faster than clouds far, so we set it to 0.35. Similarly, the huge layer must be faster than clouds near, so we set it to 0.5. And finally, the scenery layer is the slowest one, so we can set it to 0.85. Now we can create a ParallaxLayer class that implements on the ideas we just discussed above. In the constructors, we take a custom alert region that contains the image data for the layers and a custom moving speed. Then the render method simply draws on the regions using the mentioned algorithm. To use parallax layers, we create a background helper class that initializes on the parallax layer instances and call render on each of them. Finally, the main class job is nothing harder than initializing the core components and rendering the background with a background helper instance. And that's it. In this video, you know how to create a parallax background effect in libGDX. I hope you enjoy it. See you next time.